Hello, this is Tianyu from class ETH501, and today we're gonna talk about technical problems and adaptive challenges. Now we are all aware of the differences between the technical problems and adaptive challenges. The technical problems are more like typical challenges that we run into. It's very obvious when it occurs, and it is usually very straightforward and relatively easy to solve. When we run into a technical problem, we usually turn to an expert, and then the problems will be solved. But adaptive challenges, that's way more complicated. It's more ethical, and sometimes people don't even realize there is a problem, because people are already used to that and they take the problem as granted. And even the problem is realized, sometimes people refuse to admit that, and they tend to ignore it. There are many reasons why people don't want to solve the problem. Like, maybe, for example, it may be related to religions, or maybe people don't want to change their original way of living. Besides that, it will take like way much more time and effort and maybe money to solve the adaptive challenges. I would like to take the global warming as an example. We all know that in the past few decades, maybe 30 or 40 years, the temperature is increased, is getting warmer and warmer, and we all know that what's the consequence. Like, the sea level will rise, and the ice cover on North Pole and South Pole will shrink, and the extreme climate events will occur more frequently. That's all the consequences of global warming. We also know that what's the reason, like the gasoline we use every day for our cars, and the electricity we use every day, the fuel we use to generate electricity, the forests that we always cutting forests, and to expand the city, or to make papers and maybe other products. So, and what if we want to reduce the global warming, or maybe slow it down? The technical problems are to reduce the use of fuel, and just protect the forests. There are many ways we can solve the technical problems. Like, we can raise the price of fuel, we can raise the price of electricity, and charge the developing companies more if they want to cut the forests. And actually, we are not doing that right now, but I think it's in a relatively gentle way. But the adaptive challenge to solve the problem is people should be aware of that, and we should do something for the environment. We should live more environment friendly. But most people have been used to their lifestyle. We use gasolines every day, and we use electricity endlessly, and we use papers, we use one-time materials and plastic bags, all of that. Even I myself contribute to that. We are all used to that, and we didn't intentionally modify our behavior. Also, if the government raised the price of fuel or the price of electricity significantly, people will of course complain about that. Even the purpose is to protect the environment, because sometimes people don't see that far away. They just focus more on their near future. So that's the adaptive challenge we will face when we trying to solve the global warming problem. And from the above, we can see the differences between technical problems and adaptive challenge. I think adaptive challenge is the one that we should care and think about more, because it's very complicated. It's relate to many aspects. You need to consider the whole challenge as an entire entity. Okay, that's what I think about technical problems and adaptive challenges. Thanks for listening. Thank you.